super miserable day. It's this drizzly rain, you know, the rain that just sort of permeates everywhere. Oddly enough, a lot of the horses just kind of stand out in it today. So, being such a cold, miserable, drizzly day, I'm doing a bunch of inside stuff. I've got that thing to clean up, that thing to clean up. Should probably work on the classroom a little bit. But do you remember days when it was sunny? You know, days when we could get out and do some trail riding. There we go. Just let Benny go a little bit. Trot. Out in the forest. Beautiful, green, luscious summer trees. Well, anyhow. Soon. Give it another 4 months. Maybe less. Big news, actually. I went to the rental place and I'm getting the machine to figure out, or not figure out, getting the machine to finish up, tamping that. Then we can get sand. So we're rolling tomorrow. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Working on arena stuff and what to look for, what to do. Because anybody can do it, I think. You know, just a little bit of patience, time. So, anyhow, well, hopefully this day clears up a little bit. I'm going to be working on the tack room because it's a mess. Important to keep things organized, but as time goes on, you know, you get busy. It just gets to be messy. Same with the shop here, or this area here. All the tools and everything. We've got firewood underneath there now, and halters are looking good, but you know, it just ends up getting messy. When you're busy, you sort of put stuff down. You know how it goes, right? Messy desk, messy whatever. So that's today's job for now. If things clear up a little bit, we'll be out there. Show you some stuff. If not, I'll have to wait till tomorrow. And even at that, I'm gonna finish up that closed arena. Anyways, camera's getting wet. I'm going in to here. I'll put the camera down. And I'll see you guys shortly. Hopefully. Still drizzly. The weather's so poor today, it's crazy. Haven't seen it like this in a long time. Anyways, did a big pile of stuff around here. Wanna see? Check this out. Bam! The whole the light's off. Just a second. If anybody's wondering why the light switch is not in this room, I don't know. Check this out. So now all the lead ropes and halters and tack goes there. I made this stand or hanger. Pretty simple process. Anybody want to see that stuff, you can check out my carpentry channel. Just kidding, I don't have a carpentry channel. I essentially just took a nice big piece of cedar that I had left over, some dowel, cut them at a little bit of an angle, screwed them on. I think the most tedious part was really drilling holes and sanding, because there's 19 of them, 19 hangers. This was yet to be tackled. Moving on to different stuff. Got to get to the back, have the machine coming tomorrow, so I'm down a little bit on time. It took longer than I expected. Anyways, all in a day's work. That's what happens when you have a place like this. You're always busy doing something. Check this out just really quickly. These things are, I don't know, the previous owner left a lot of junk here. These are baseboard heaters. But look here. Somebody made a home in there a while ago. And there. So, long gone. Well evicted by now. But what are you gonna do? Mice everywhere. That's why we have Zeus, who's inside because it's cold and rainy. Anyways, I gotta have some lunch. And then I'll get back to you guys in a bit. I don't know if you guys can hear how rainy it is. It is coming down. Anyhow, end of the day, I did not get as much done as I'd wanted to, but I did get a lot done in preparation for tomorrow. Let's talk about that briefly, and a little subject that that I wanted to do today, so I'm going to talk about it now, and then we'll cover it again in a couple days. All right, let's get comfortable here. Okay, well, busy day. As you guys know, the back arena is it is in full swing. We're rolling it tomorrow and ordering up sand. So I look forward to bringing you guys through that process on what it takes to build. I mean, it is a smaller arena, but the process is just about the same as building a bigger arena. So, you know, if it's helpful to you guys, great. If not, well, I don't know. Wait for the next horse training one that'll be coming up very soon. So yeah, so rolling sand, and then we'll be doing fencing hopefully this weekend. It's pouring rain. It's just been absolutely just drizzly pouring. Now it's pouring, but just drizzly kind of crummy days. So just been doing, as you saw, the tack room's kind of been rebuilt, and just a lot of finicky things that kind of just, they get put aside for the more important things that get done when the weather's really nice, but when the weather's bad, you can catch up on all those little bits and pieces. So, you know, nothing exciting, nothing new. What I do want to talk about, that I've been dying to talk about for, well, probably a couple of weeks. I mean, every time I do a groundwork video, I think about this. But this weekend really made me have a good think about how I explain the beginnings of groundwork. And while I can't give you an example immediately right here at nighttime in the shop, because the back arena's just about finished, the construction, we can finally get back there and do it there. But I'm going to put a link in the description below, and I'll put it on the screen, to a channel that I like. A guy that I respect. His horsemanship, I think, is very good. He talks a lot about the things that are good for horses, good for people, some techniques, some ideas, and everything. So I'm going to put a link in the description, and you can see it on the screen, for a guy named Ross Jacobs. Now, I'm probably going to be sort of preaching to the choir with this. I mean, I'm sure many of you already even know the guy if you haven't subscribed to his channel already. He doesn't have so many videos out, but they're all very good quality. The ones he puts out are very to the point, and he gets his ideas across, and he shows examples when he can. He's done a few interviews, which I've really enjoyed, with other horsemen that he considers respectable. And so those two are interesting. You know, take your time, check his stuff out. But the thing that he's talking about, and just by total fluke and chance that I feel like he's doing this, is the exact same topic that I want to talk about, or have sort of made a decision that I would like to make sure I cover really, really closely. And it just so happens that he just put a video out 2 days ago on starting a horse on a lunging circle. Now, lunging for him doesn't mean that he puts them out on a 30-foot line and has them run around. And in fact, he makes a lot of points about how he doesn't do that, or concentrates more on other things. And he really pinpoints the area that's the very beginning of putting a horse around a circle. And I really liked this video. I watched it. I've watched all of his videos. I think, you know, it's just good material to kind of check out and look at and understand and agree with or not agree with. Most of it, 95% of it, I really like. 5% of it, I think, I would do it a little different. And I'm not going to say why here. I'm not going to say he's done anything wrong either. I'm saying I would do a little bit different for a very particular reason. To go into that would mean I would probably be better off having a horse with me, but I really highly recommend you check out what he's talking about, because I would say that most of what I have to say is exactly the same. So I might get it across a little bit differently, and I think that's a great thing that there's a bunch of teachers around trying to teach, you know, the same kind of concept. One person's got one way of doing it, one person's got another. That'll work for different people within the audience that's available. So I myself, I'm still going to put out this video. I still wanted to talk about it because we talked about in yesterday's live stream video, talking about having a horse hooked on. And this, as he says as well, the very beginning of all of your exercises is how that horse is going to move out and whether or not they are with you. So, you know, it's crazy. Great minds think alike. I don't know. Maybe I'm bragging or putting myself too high up perhaps. But the idea that, in my mind, that he's put out the exact same thought that I've been thinking I better put out, and in fact put out yesterday before I even saw the video, is amazing. And I think that there's something there. I think there's something to be said for that. Some kind of weird fate or something like that. But go check out his stuff. I want to talk about that. I would say, you know, take everything he's done there. 100%. It's great. There's I mean, it might just be, you know, a difference in horsemanship, a different in style, but that's what it, but the end result is exactly the same. I'd like to say that. So I haven't put it out yet. I'm going to soon. Just so busy trying to get the back arena done and the tack room and cleaning up this and working with that. And then of course appointments that take me away from here. So I haven't had as much time as I'd like to get out some horse training videos, but they're coming soon. So hopefully you enjoy Ross's video, his material. It's really good. So check it out, links below, and I will see you guys again tomorrow, where we talk about the arena and how to make something solid, something that works, something that's going to drain, something that won't fill up with water, something that will be easy to manage, something that will last for a long time, hopefully, through all the pressures that the horses put them in. And it'll be a footing day. Tomorrow we'll talk about footing and hopefully get some horse stuff done too, if we can. And then on the weekend, so the schedule is on the weekend though, we'll be looking at more how to decide on what to do with fencing and why. And from that point forward, it'll be done. And that's where we'll be for any of these rainy, cold, dark days until summer, when we can get out and run around on the trails and stuff more. So, okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Benny, do you think you can trot this? Come on, buddy. I gotta admit, cantering through the trails, loads of fun. Whew. Okay, we're almost at the end of our trail. We're gonna climb this little bit, head around, get to the trailer, head on home. Benny gets treats. I get a fresh coffee.